Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Capricorn, how are you doing? We've recently had a full watermelon moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and that ushered in a brand new sense of optimism, travel, adventure, and momentum. So some of you may be feeling quite spontaneous. You may have booked that trip that you've been putting off. It may be a wonderful time to take your business to the next level, to try something new, try something spontaneously in the month of June. Now, we also have the Gemini new moon on the 18th, and that is going to bring about brand new perspectives. You're going to be able to see things from multiple points of view, and I'm getting here more options, more availability, more resources, more connections if you're looking for that as well. Now, Capricorn, what do we have here for you? We have Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, and we also have Aquarius. So what we have here for you is a lot of self-examination is what I'm seeing here. We have know your worth, go deeper, and stepping into your power. So this is a powerful combination, and it's showing up as momentum building because this is more of past energy or the beginning of June, and then we head towards the middle and the ends and future. So I'm feeling that your momentum is building ever since that June 3rd full moon in Sagittarius all the way up until that June 18th new moon. There's something here that you're working on, working through, or you're excited to bring to fruition. We also have speak your world into being, and it happens to be that Gemini energy. So beautiful confirmation here that whatever it is you are working on, I feel like you're working hard, but you're also playing hard as well. So some of you have some fun plans, some travel. I feel like you are taking a look at self-inventory is the phrase that Spirit just said here, self-inventory. So what's working for you? What are you feeding your body? What are you filling your time and energy up with? So again, self-inventory taking place. Now we also have take a breather, beautiful, because we just talked about that. We have releasing any control, anything that is outside of your control. I feel like you're releasing and you're saying, not my circus, not my monkeys, right? Or not my monkeys, not my circus. So you are letting go what you cannot control. And the only thing you can control is how you respond or react, your own individual self. And then your final card here is we have change showing up. So what you can't see coming, but you may feel intuitively. We're going to take a dive into this because I just heard move. Some of you may be relocating, moving, or this could be a trip. So again, what you don't see coming, perhaps you know intuitively that you've been craving a new adventure and you book an adventure, you go to a place and you say, wow, I would love to be here. I would love to live here at one point. And you may find that there's a job opening or there's a home or something of that nature. So again, it's like your intuition knows what you're craving. And you know that you want change, but then you don't know the form it shows up as. That's what I'm seeing coming in. So this is an exciting time for you. Let's dive in. We'll clarify each card with the tarot, and then we'll wrap it up at the end of your reading with a crystal that can help you towards your highest good. So we have here Taurus energy. Know your worth. Know your worth, Capricorn, because some of you have taken some hits to the self-confidence level here, the solar plexus, right? You may have felt unworthy of love, unworthy of financial gains. Some of you, you felt judged or criticized by others, right? And it may have felt like rejection. It may have felt like criticism. And this is a really powerful time for you to, again, like this says, step into your power, know that you're worthy of these great things, know you're worthy of love and attracting that relationship or taking the current one to the next level. Know that you're worthy of manifesting an opportunity within your business that's going to grow and bring in financial rewards, right? Or your career, that you can take something to the next level. But some of you, because of rejection, because of past trauma or past pain, you feel like this is impossible at times, but it's not. Remember, the word impossible itself spells I'm possible. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Now we have here, go deeper with this Scorpio energy. Scorpio is water, and water is emotion. So a lot of you are taking a deep dive into your emotional centers, and you're saying, okay, where is this coming from? What makes me angry, right? Because underneath anger is typically some sort of fears, sadness, some other emotion that can bubble out as anger. Anger is a part of life. It's important to acknowledge, not to suppress anger, not to hold it in, because that can create dis-ease, also known as disease within the body, right? It's important to have a healthy outlet for anger, for sadness, for, any of those emotions that take over at times. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're going within, you're getting to the root of a situation. You're doing some deep healing here. And I feel like you're freeing yourself, releasing yourself. And that's what full moons are about as well. So some of you may have had a deep cry, a deep release, a very powerful conversation. Some of you cleaned the entire house. You may have cleaned and then cleaned some more, because I'm getting here a deep dive into a project. Maybe you cleaned out your closet, or you cleaned your desk space. I'm getting here organizing. It's almost like you've been nesting or preparing for something new, for some sort of change, which is kind of interesting because you have here this opening up to change. So just as in pregnancy, sorry for all you fellows that maybe you don't know what this is like, but or for you women, but in pregnancy, there's a nesting period where you get ready for the baby. And I feel like this is something you are doing. You're going through this nesting. It wouldn't surprise me even to see the Empress showing up in your reading, or even the Queen of Pentacles I'm getting here as well. So some of you have been planning, getting something ready, nurturing, paying attention to the details, because you know that there's a change that is coming in for you here. Even if only on a subconscious level or an intuitive level here, you know that there's change, even though you may not know what it is. Some of you do know what it is, but you're going deep within, because I'm getting here preparation and planning. It may be for an actual baby. For others of you, it could be a move. It could be a conversation that you're planning and you're running over within your mind, or going over in your mind. But this is the month for you to step into your power. Capricorn, for those of you who felt stuck, for those of you that felt disempowered at times due to lack of self-worth because of what someone else said, right? What someone else's projections may have been was just an illusion of their own thoughts. It had nothing to do with your own personal power, right? This is about you reclaiming that freedom. This is about you making choices that are aligned with your soul's purpose. This is about you manifesting those thoughts and those ideas and those intuitive hits into reality, because it's part of your soul's purpose, right? It's not just wishful thinking. It is aligned with your soul. So you're stepping into your power here, feeling brave, feeling courageous, feeling bold. And that new moon in Gemini is being able to see it from all different perspectives and have the clarity necessary to be able to make choices that are going to lead you to your highest path here. Now you have this double Gemini energy here. I thought you had double Gemini. Some of you may have double Gemini in your chart, but I do feel here that you are speaking your world into being, which we just talked about a little bit as well. But I'm also getting here being careful of the words that you tell yourself, because right underneath know your worth is speak your world into being. So if you find yourself at times telling yourself, oh, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, intelligent enough, or I don't have that nice home, I'm broke, right? Pay attention to your words, because your words create your reality, Capricorn. So this is for some of you really highlighted here. You may need to focus, and you may need to pay attention to your self-talk, because that self-talk, would you talk to a friend that way? Your best friend, or your dog, or your cat, or someone that you love unconditionally? Would you speak to them with those negative words or those negative remarks? No. Probably not. You wouldn't tell your dog that they're worthless, that they're, a piece of crap, that they'll never amount to anything, that they're unlovable, that they don't deserve a good home, right? No, absolutely. So why would we talk to ourselves that way? And some of us were conditioned based on, childhood, based on family patterns, society, maybe the way we look, we judge, we criticize. It's something that happens, right? Shift your perspective. I'm getting Hanged Man energy for you here if I didn't say that already. Take a breather this month as well. Take that trip. Book that plane ticket. Take the road trip. Go visit that family member. Pick up the phone and call that friend that you haven't connected with in months, days, years, whatever it may be. I'm getting here swimming, and you can see here, I feel like she's swimming under the full moon here. It almost looks like that. But I get swimming or water therapy, hydrotherapy, making sure that you are drinking plenty. Some of you may be visiting a place near water, a lake, a stream, a pond, an ocean. Take a breather if you can this month. Journal, reflect, meditate. Journal, reflect, meditate. Beautiful. If some of you haven't touched a journal in quite some time and you used to do that quite often, this is the month for you to maybe start that habit, pick that back up. Maybe it's a gratitude journal. Maybe it's just writing down your thoughts, because I'm sensing as well, some of you, because that was your outlet for your emotions to kind of get them off your chest and onto paper, you haven't done that in a while, and you've kind of just hung on to some of those things where the journaling may have helped you healthily release them. If that's a situation that resonates with you, it would be really beneficial to maybe do some writing. It doesn't mean you have to get a pen and paper out. If you do, great, but it could be even typing. It could be voicing into your phone, into your notepad, but just getting it off your chest, whatever those emotions are. Talking to a therapist, a counselor, a mentor, a healer, a guide. All right. What do we have here for stepping into your power? Let's see here. Actually, we're going to take a look at, I want to take a look and see what it is you're supposed to be going deeper within. What is it that you are going deep within at this time? They want more than one. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What are you going deep within? Okay, beautiful. We have the Emperor, so it's not the Empress, but it's the masculine energy of the two here. So taking action, which is interesting as well, because I feel that you are, all right, thank you. There's something with daddy wounds or daddy issues, pain, trauma, loss, something with a father figure. The Emperor, it doesn't have to just be father. It can be authority as well. It can be structure and order and stability. I'm getting here, it's important for you to take a new leap of faith. It's important to take a leap of faith and forge your own path. Step into your power. This is that Aries energy, right? So Emperor energy is about you stepping into your power, being able to take that leap, and you have the Two of Pentacles, so you will be able to balance things just fine, right? You're really great at multitasking, Capricorn. If you didn't know that already, it may be a super hidden power that you may discover more and more of the more that you grow and move forward on your journey. Now, the Two of Pentacles here is about balancing work and play. You may be weighing up pros and cons. Some of you, Capricorn, are list makers, right? You may have lists everywhere, or it may be, to-do lists, grocery lists, pros and cons, bucket lists, journaling. I'm getting that strong here for you. But in order for you to go deeper, you must take a look and step into your power. What is it that you want, right? Know your worth. Know you're worthy of great change and powerful things within that you can manifest in your external world. And that's what the Emperor does. He makes calculated moves. He makes calculated moves, of course, but he takes big risks. That's what I'm hearing here. So I heard step back up, which is interesting because he's holding a chess piece. And in the game of chess, you can actually, you can go backwards, right? You can go backwards, you can go forwards, you can go sideways, diagonal. So I feel like you can make these moves at this time. And even if you feel like you're taking one step backwards, you're actually still in the game, right? You're still making these calculated moves, but you must also take risks. So it's kind of ironic, but it blends together here. So I feel like you are taking these necessary risks, but at the same time, they're risks because you've been thinking about them, right? So the Emperor here is about you being able to build up, right? Step up into your power. You're a natural born leader. And I feel that whatever this new beginning is, you're ready to take a leap. You'll be able to be fine. So if you have a fear of imbalance or that work is going to take over. You're not going to be able to spend time with family. You have that built-in gift and ability to compromise, to negotiate, and to multitask. You'll be able to weigh up things just fine, is what I feel here for you. So let's take a look at this control. Okay, thank you. Some of you, they're telling me, don't stop yet here. Some of you, this control, you feel controlled by a dominating force, right? Whether this force was that voice within your mind from childhood, from a father, even if your father is no longer around or he hasn't been around for quite some time, that little voice of your father telling you something, whether good or bad, right, could still be affecting some decisions or choices that you've made for yourself or that you lack making, right? The control piece, releasing control, could be you at times. This Emperor could be you stepping into your power and knowing that there are things that you are in control of, but externally, right, whatever comes at you, control those feelings and emotions, balance them up in the best way you can, because there is a new beginning available here to you if you seek it. But this is about taking a risk. It's about embracing the unknown. A fresh start is available. Will you take the leap of faith? I feel like you will, because you know your worth. You're going deep. You're finding what that soul's truth is for you. You're stepping into your power here. You're going to speak your world into being, right? You're going to do what you need to do. The Emperor, he's been through a lot, right? He's failed numerous times. He's taken millions of steps back. He has succeeded, right? Millions of times as well. He's been on the receiving end and the giving end. He's worked his way to the top, right? And that doesn't come easily, but it comes with dedication, work, and effort. And I feel like you are going to take that leap to do whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do at this time. Let's take a deep dive into this change. What is this Aquarian change coming up here? Also air energy. And remember, we have that new moon in Gemini on the 18th. So let's take a look and see what this new beginning and this change is all about for you. All right. There's the Fool showing up again, and you just seen that shuffle. So I do feel here that there is a new beginning that's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. I mean, check this out here. You have the Page of Cups, you have the Fool card, and you also have the High Priestess. This is about you listening to your intuition, which we've been talking about here. So you're being divinely guided. Your intuition is giving you these, not just these whispers. The whisper isn't showing up anymore. It's almost I don't want to say a shout because that sounds demanding or manipulating, but it's louder, we'll say. That intuitive nudge is becoming louder and louder and louder where you can no longer ignore it, right? Pay attention, because there's something that is emotionally filling you up at this time that you want to head towards, but you may not believe it's possible with the Page of Cups at times. You can see here that there's a little piglet flying, and sometimes we say, yeah, well, we'll do that when pigs fly, right? Well, do pigs really fly? They do if you say they do, right? So this is about you being able to believe and make something happen here, even if it takes you out of your comfort zone, even if it feels impossible. Remember that you are possible. I'm possible. Make that your new mantra. Because the Page of Cups here is a new emotional situation, whether it's a message of love, romance, an invitation. It could be birth, news of a new emotional beautiful new opportunity here for you. I feel like your intuition is calling for you to listen and take that leap of faith at this time. That's what this change is all about happening here for you, Capricorn. Be playful. There's a beginning of a new relationship or a new career path. Have that childlike innocence. Now, some of you, this may actually have to do with children, with your children. It could be having children. For others of you, this is a dream that you've wanted since you were a child. Maybe you've always wanted to move to the coast, or maybe you've always wanted to have a family of 5, or, you know, whatever this is. Maybe you've always wanted to be a doctor, a marine biologist. Take a look, go within, go deep. What is it that your goals were or you wanted to achieve? Because even though, let's say you wanted to be a doctor, that was a childhood dream of yours. And perhaps you are being guided to go the holistic or spiritual or, new path. new path here. You can still be a healer. It doesn't mean that you have to be a brain surgeon. You could be a holistic healer, maybe a Reiki practitioner. So if you go back and look at what you wanted to do as a child, it may show up in a different form, but you're still living your purpose here. Okay, you're still living your purpose. For others of you, I do sense that there is a new relationship coming in here. Trust your intuition, of course. I feel like some of you are receiving downloads, receiving divine guidance. If you are single and you're looking for love, I mean, here it is, new beginning. For those of you that are looking for a new job, trust your intuition here. Some of you may be overthinking things as well. That's why it's important just to take some sort of a leap, okay? Because this high priestess, your intuition, I feel like, is guiding you towards a new beginning, but there could be some triggers from the past that may be saying, warning, 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 this person has a hidden agenda, right? So of course, trust yourself. And if something is replaying, or if it's a fear from the past, remember, fear, false evidence appearing real, just pay attention as well. Take that how it resonates for you, please. All right, let's get a message from the crystals. Let's see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil you can work with in the month of June, Capricorn, to help you towards your highest good. What do we have here for Capricorn, please? Oh, clear quartz. I love clear quartz. Card 18 in tarot, that is the moon card. So it is about intuition, dreams. It can be about needing a little bit more clarity, which I certainly see coming for you, but it can also help connect you to your higher self. Now, clear quartz is also about amplifying the energies around you. It is about expansion and growth. So when clear quartz spirit appears, it is the time to focus on growth and expansion. Hello, Emperor, right? Whatever you appreciate, love, abundance, or anything else will grow simply by your observing it and feeling gratitude for it. Are you paying attention to all that is good in your life? Clear quartz spirit brings the message that you will amplify whatever you focus on. So focus well. Be mindful of what receives the bulk of your notice, right? Wayne Dyer always said, what you think about, you bring about. When you change the way you see things, the things you see change. And that's absolutely true. Find what is healing and nurturing. And we talked about that with the Empress earlier. Find what is healing and nurturing and what fosters your well-being. Express gratitude for the bounty that is yours, and it will expand. Whatever makes you feel happy, Capricorn, and alive, do more of that. It's easy to magnify the flaws in others and forget to reflect on where you might need to grow. When clear quartz spirit appears, it's a sign for you to turn your attention to all that is wonderful in the people you care about, in yourself and in your relationships. Grow what is good. Grow what is working. No one can be all things to all people at all times. So cut yourself and your partner, if you are in a relationship, some slack. Now, it doesn't just have to be romantic. This can be children. It can be parents, siblings. Today, celebrate who you are and what you experience in your relationships that help you feel loved and appreciate, and share that celebration with others. Say thank you to the people in your life who make it better in so many different ways. So when it does come to career, finances, and wealth, this is your message. Clear quartz comes bearing energetic growth and expansion. What do you love? What do you desire? Choose well so that the seeds you water will lead you to a bumper crop of just what you hoped for. Invest time in activities that you value so that you can increase your fulfillment and prosperity. Abundance is your natural state, and quartz crystal can help bring you back to it. So notice what feels good and healthy and rooted in a strong foundation, because you can expand upon it with the help of the universe. The appearance of this quartz here signify certain opportunities that lead you to your greater good. Whatever you place your attention on will grow. So be certain you want it to. We talk about this speaking your world into being. So this is important as well, because things are amplified for you at this time. So this is a really wonderful time to, again, know your worth. Speak lovingly, speak kind to yourself, to others. Focus on the good right? And it doesn't mean that we're not having any of the bad, right? It doesn't mean that there's no challenges, but the more that we focus on the good, the gratitude, and the things that we have right in front of us, the more that we can step into our own personal power, right? And that's something that is helping you out at this time. Solar plexus chakra, you may be feeling a pull towards yellow, towards bananas, towards yellow flowers, maybe yellow clothing, colors, fruits, vegetables, yellow crystals as well, because I am getting solar plexus chakra activation for a lot of you. So absolutely knowing your worth, feeling comfortable with who you are in your own skin, Capricorn, stepping into your power and manifesting your world into being. So that is what I have for you. Very powerful month. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. And if you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, if you are vibing with the energy of this channel, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. Lots of love.